Hi, my dear Aquarians. Welcome to Luna Tarot. This is your reading for the first 15 days of August. I've already shuffled and spread your cards, so we can move directly to your reading. So, alright. In your recent past, the dominant energy was of Nine of Swords. Somewhere you were feeling quite depressed and disappointed by the world. You were feeling betrayed by everybody around you, and you were feeling as if nobody loved you and everybody had hurt you or betrayed you, as if life itself had hurt you, right? And it represents like disappointed, depressed, crying nights, sleepless nights, right? But even if you were feeling betrayed by world and everybody, but emotionally you were quite content within your own self. You had convinced yourself like, okay, I don't need anybody. Everybody had betrayed me, and you were like, okay, I'm good with myself. So you had convinced yourself to be emotionally content within your own self. And work wise you were juggling between two things actually, but can be like two jobs, can be a job and a startup, where your energy, all your time and energy was rather getting invested in couple of things that you were trying to juggle. And emotionally you were just with your own self, and you had convinced yourself that I am enough. And because somewhere you were feeling betrayed by everybody around you, by life, by external people, everybody around you. So you had convinced yourself to be content within your own self. That was your recent past. Okay, now coming to your immediate reality, the dominant energy is of Eight of Swords. Again, it represents a lady who is blindfolded and has swords all around her. So again, it represents somebody who is feeling betrayed by everyone around, by life itself, and is feeling as if everyone is her enemy, right? So somewhere again, it's quite a heavy energy in your reading. In your past also you were disappointed, in your present also you are feeling as if everyone is your enemy. Financially though you are content, because Seven of Pentacles represents a person who has not really reached 100%, has not really reached Ten of Pentacles, but the Seven Pentacles that he has built, he is admiring that, like, okay, I haven't reached at the pinnacle of what I had thought of, but wherever that I have reached, it's quite enough, it's quite good. So you are admiring your financial achievement so far, but emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, you are quite distraught. Not just as dominant energy, even with Ten of Swords, you're feeling as if the world has betrayed you, and you're feeling quite disappointed and betrayed, as if everybody is against you. Quite a heavy energy so far. In your upcoming future, the dominant energies of the world, the lady has two wands, and she has an eagle's foresight, women's grace, lions and bull's prowess and strength. So whenever see, every dark emotion has a silver line, every dark cloud has a silver lining. Maybe that is your silver lining, because you are not really expecting much, and already that you have left hope or have felt betrayed by everyone around you, that you are not really relying upon others. Even in your past you decided to just be content with your own self. In your present you're rather focusing upon your money and your abundance, and in your future, that's why you have the ability to have the entire world in your own hand. World can be anything, whatever your utopia is. The world can be a world tour for that matter, or your own startup, or your own tiny business, or family for that matter, whatsoever your utopia is. But in your upcoming future, the entire world is in your own hand. And then you are also undergoing, there's this card of death. So somewhere in your future you would allow an old self to die. It can represent people from whom you had been expecting so much and who were disappointing you again and again. It can be your own over expectations, it can be your own dark, depressed, disappointed side, where you would suddenly realize, oh, decide, okay, I don't want to be sad and disappointed anymore, let me just focus upon my life and build it in a better way, right? So that is a possibility. Then Six of Wands, after you would allow an old self to die, after you would take a new birth, in a way, you would allow yourself to be updated as per the need of the time. There is Six of Wands. This represents a person who has a lot many manifestation opportunities or dreams or desires, out of which he chooses one, and then he not just chooses but also works towards it. Also, he's riding a horse and is moving towards future, is moving towards what he wants to build, right? So your future is quite nice. The past and present is pretty heavy, so I'm sure it must be quite tough being in your own shoes, undergoing so much of betrayal, so much of depression and feeling left out. But then it's great that you were strong in your past by uh, being content with your own self and not relying much on others. And it's great that you focus upon your work, because that helped you reach 70% of where you wanted to reach. And in your upcoming future, though you're having the entire world in your hand, the manifestation ability, you are ultimately letting your old self to die, and then finally working towards your next manifestation, the kind of life you want to attain, the kind of person you want to be, whatsoever. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. Either there's a feminine figure, a mother, a sister, a lover, some feminine figure, can be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancerian, is there providing you with emotional support. Or else, if it is your own energy, then somewhere the entire journey of all these betrayals, disappointments, and ultimately becoming a new person and carving out a new life for yourself is ultimately making you a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the mistress of emotions. She knows how to handle her emotions, and in like very tiny expression of her, she knows how much of her emotions she has to give to attain what, right? And she's pretty balanced emotionally. Either the entire journey is for you to become a master of your own emotions, or else it is some feminine figure providing you, is always there, being your clutch, being your emotional rock, cliff, regardless what you're undergoing through. This mother, this sister, this beloved, this friend, she's there with you, helping you navigate your life well, like in insanity. I hope the reading is helpful. I wish you a lot of strength to undergo all this dark phase of your life, and I wish you a lot of luck. And whenever this card of death comes up, do not stop, uh, do not stop letting an old self to die. Like, let it die, because only when you would be updated, only when you would pick on new habits, new friends, new lifestyle, new way of thinking, new principles, that you would be more in sync with the kind of life that you want to have for yourself. I hope the reading was helpful, yo. Luna Tarot, yo. Bye bye.